everyone, welcome back to the garage for another rusty restoration. This time around we're going to be tackling these two Miller's Falls vintage saws. The first one is a number 12 hacksaw with some interesting features on it. And the other one is this pistol grip keyhole saw that has a rotating barrel on it. Let's take a closer look. Up first is this Miller's Falls pistol grip keyhole saw. Overall, considering its age, it's not in terrible shape. It still has a lot of the original paint left on it. And the cool thing about these saws, this nut here, if you unloosen it, it allows the blade to rotate in the frame so that you could saw at different angles. Pretty cool. And if you remember, a number of videos ago, I did a $7 bottomless bucket of rusty tools. This is one of the saws that came out of that bucket. All right, the teardown should be pretty quick on this one. That's it. Let's clean it up and start stripping the paint. All right, so while the paint stripper's doing its thing, we've got some other parts here that we're going to hit with a wire wheel and give a polish to, see if we can clean them up a bit. These blades are in good shape. They are not bent, just got a little coat of rust on them. So we're going to clean these up, make those users as well. All finished with the wire wheeling. Knock the heavy rust off the blades. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to give them a soak. Just a soak in evaporust, get rid of the remnants of any rust that's left. And we'll give them a polish. The knob, I think what we're going to do with this guy, since it's steel, is we're going to give him a nickel plating finish. The barrel here that holds the blade, it's aluminum, and we're just going to polish this guy up. Alright, after the paint stripper, let's hit it with the wheel a little bit. We're going to have to do some sanding. Clean this guy up, get it ready for paint. After the filing, the cast marks came out pretty nice. Not completely smooth and shiny, so it should blend in well once it's painted. I like it when the parts don't need too much. All we're going to do is give these guys a polish, and then we're going to nickel plate the nub. I'd say the blades have soaked long enough in the evaporust. Let's get them out and clean them up. Just a red Scotch-Brite pad first. That paint came out really sharp on the bottom of the handle. I think we're going to have a little change of plans. I think instead of painting the rest a light gray, we're going to blue it. I'm not a real big fan of painting metal, and I think this would be a good opportunity to see how it looks cold blued. Let's give it a shot. And there's the handle with the cold bluing on it. Put a light coat of oil on it to help it set. And we'll be ready to put it back together. All right, one last thing. Let's get some paste wax on this metal and protect it. Now I know it's just a saw blade, but a shine test is still fun to do. All right then, let's get this keyhole saw back together. And now the best part, here's a few before and after shots of the Miller's Falls No. 525 Rotating Keyhole Saw. I want to thank everyone for stopping by the garage for part one of the restoration of the Miller's Falls saws. We completed the Miller's Falls 525 Rotating Keyhole Saw. Don't forget to come back for part two when we do the Miller's Falls No. 12 Hacksaw. Thanks again for all the likes and subscriptions. It really does help the channel to grow and spread to other folks. We'll see you on the next one.